guys. How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Kanye West, baby, we don't ever have to hope the worst for Kanye because at the end of the day, Kanye West has one unique talent. He always knows how to surround himself with the ops. His ops are usually sleeping in bed with him. And baby, Bianca did not disappoint. Do you know she just tweeted? We're going to read the tweet, literally undercutting Kanye, trying to make it seem like he's having a breakdown, acting like she's all set and religious. Bianca, when did you ever step foot in church and it didn't explode? But all jokes aside, what are you talking about? Yo, the word on the street is Bianca might be moving into 5150 Kanye. I know people are making jokes saying, how is Wendy Williams in the conservative shit when Kanye is running around acting a fool? But people forget that legal insiders say that Bianca is his handler. Bianca does have power of attorney for most of Ye's legal affairs. I know what y'all saying. Would I ever walk around naked, booty butt naked in a dress on a red carpet? Nah. However, right, that was a shout out to Kanye's favorite person. Nah. However, would you do it if you were literally trying to usurp somebody's billion dollar empire? Y'all, let's get into this because Bianca's been exposed in text messages, sending disgusting, perverted, violent corn memes, literally sending jokes talking about Edward inward hands, literally sending porn to staffers. She is literally the freak of the week. Now, we can argue about whether she's coerced or whether she's a Ghislaine Maxwell, because don't forget, Ghislaine Maxwell was down for that mess. But she has now come out after Kanye is being dragged all up and down. Once again, a million people are going to figure out, right? Are going to figure out how to, let's just get into this, right? They're trying to figure out how to take his fortune, but let's get into this, right? Bianca just tweeted this, and I cannot laugh enough. Is she serious? All that mess you tweeted, and your wife is now trying to make you seem like you're crazy. If Kanye does go on another 5150 hold, or somebody needs to get a hold of his assets, Bianca is in charge of all of it. Again, Kanye is his own worst enemy. As much as you want to go against Black people, Jewish people, it's usually the... Anyway, they said Bianca Censori, not West, but Bianca Censori, expresses concern for, this is in a Hollywood Reporter by Carly Thompson, expresses concern for Kanye West following a hate-filled tirade. She said, Lord, I know the God was like, who this? Huh, what? Kanye's wife? The one that, okay. Lord, I lift up my husband to you with love and concern. Soften his heart, guide his words, and fill him with wisdom and kindness. Baby, I know God's sitting there saying, I can't do a personality. I can't do a personality transplant. Let's get into this. Bianca is speaking out and expressing concern for husband Kanye West following his recent hate-filled rants on social media. The Australian model took to X, I'm not calling it X, took to Twitter, and said, Lord, I lift up my husband to you with love and concern. Again, the Lord was like, who is this? The girl that be making like German smut-filled demon corn and trying to normalize that Bianca? Anyway, right? Soften his heart. He just said he doesn't have one. Guide his words and fill him with wisdom and kindness. Protect him from trouble and lead him toward understanding and respect for all people. Bianca, I see how you conned Kanye. And when I say Kanye, this is not to make him seem like he is a baby or deserves anything. Kanye deserves everything he's getting. But baby, a fool and his money are soon departed. And Kanye is the biggest fool. I know Bianca saw Kanye coming. The thing about Kanye is somebody had the inclination. If someone had no dignity, if somebody was willing to engage in any behavior, either because they like to do it or they want to come up, Kanye would actually be very, very easy to manipulate. Women that know, you know what I'm talking about. He would be incredibly easy to manipulate because as much as he is maniacal and tyrannical, he is like a 3-year-old also. And I can see how he just seems very easy to manipulate. Bianca, shut up with your demonic loving. I'm not saying she is a demon lover, but your demonic loving imagery, the demonic loving sexual energy. Even look at what she posts, the corn that she's into. It's very demonic energy. Maybe it's just very weird, right? But now you praying to the God, now you religious. But get this, because let's also not forget the woman that was sharing memes talking about Edward instead of scissors hands, it was the inward hands. Bianca, at the end of the day, according to ex-Yeezy staffers, will question them continuously at death about what they felt about Adolf Hitler. If you've ever been to Australia, there's a lot of good Australian people, and there's a lot of Australian people that don't did see eye to eye with the way Kanye feels. I mean, at the end of the day, let's just move on. They got licorice in their supermarkets, talking about, I think they're called tar babies, and they look like little black gummy babies, and people eat it. Again, whatever, right? She continued, despite our differences, I love him unconditionally. So this does say that there is something to the truth of Bianca had regrets about dropping the coat. I do not believe that Bianca is a victim. I believe she is full circle. I think Bianca is trying to take over Kanye's everything. And I think just like the way Kim and Chris got one over on him, Kanye is not the victim because he only likes to keep people around him that use him. That's all he likes having around him. Because anyone that is not using you, that genuinely cares about you, is going to feel free to voice their opinion. They're going to tell you when you're not doing right, but Kanye don't want to hear about that. You only want yes men around. Again, that's a dynamic he likes, but get into this, right? Because this is the funniest part. Despite our differences, I love him unconditionally. Should I read it? I'll read it in Bianca's real words in a second. Strengthen our bond and help me be the source of patience and encouragement. I trust in your grace to work in his heart. God bless Israel and all the good Jewish people. Amen. That was very sweet of you, Bianca. Are you going to bless all of the good black people that he insulted? The ones he was calling coons, the one he was talking about the black community? Are you going to say anything about that? I mean, you're not a part of the Jewish community and you bless them. Are you going to bless us? Are you going to bless the community that look like Kanye's kids? No, that's probably why Kanye married you. Anyway, right? Because at the end of the day, I don't believe you can be around people that have those thoughts without agreeing it to a certain point. Y'all said I was crazy when I said Kim is just as ultra right as Kanye was, and nobody believed me. And I'm not getting an argument about whether it's good to be ultra right or not. I mean that she was playing Democratic Barbie. And it wasn't until the new president came in that she finally cast off whatever sheepskin she was wearing, and now we see like the real her. Again, you can argue, yes, somebody has the right to be Democrat or Republican. I don't care about people's political views. I do care about people lying and pretending there's something else in order to cash in and manipulate. And then when it's no longer convenient, jumping ship. Again, she could be a real Democrat and now she's faking Republican, or she could be a real Republican, now she's faking Democrat. In this day and age, it's more than politics. It is your worldview and the way that you see. It is fundamentally dishonest. But let me read this in Bianca's real words. Lord, I lift up my husband. Lord, I need my husband to make me more famous than Kim. I come to you with love and concern that I won't become so rich and famous that I can leave him. Soften his heart, meaning dumb down his mind, if that's possible, Lord. Guide his words and fill him with wisdom and kindness. Protect him from trouble, meaning, Lord, please don't let him blow all the money that he's been able to make. Because when I first got with him, I thought he was like billionaire Kanye. Then we were broke. Not real people broke, right? But less than broke, right? And lead him toward understanding and respect for all people, despite our differences. I love him unconditionally. I love his money unconditionally. Strengthen our bond and keep me being a source of patience and encouragement. Please keep me on the check card, the credit card, and also I'm supporting all my friends and probably my family too. I trust in your grace to work in his heart. God, anyway, Bianca has a real nerve. And you know what? Kanye deserves everything he's going to get from that woman, because at the end of the day, that's what Kanye deserves. That's what Kanye wants. And baby, at the end of the day, we never have to wish anything bad on Kanye. He is his own gift. He is on his own curse. And now he's into the curse evolution. So um congratulations, Kanye. And shout out to Bianca for finding a way to be his guide, his light, his peace, but also his victim. Baby, Bianca's already showing she gonna be your downfall. But you know what? That's the type of woman Kanye likes. So Ma, no bars. Anyway, shout out to Bianca for setting the stage for Kanye to be 5150. Shout out to Bianca for publicly saying that her name's Bennett and she ain't in it. Shout out to Bianca. Kanye, you got a real one by your side. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.